So we're peering into the crystal ball today, discussing predictions for watch releases in 2024. Starting with Rolex, there's speculation about the return of the GMT Coke, with its striking red and black combination. While a Pepsi GMT has enjoyed the limelight, the Coke has its own appeal and might be easier for Rolex to produce in ceramic due to its simpler color layering process. It's an exciting prospect for fans of the iconic color scheme. Considering the intricacies of ceramic color layering, the return of the GMT Coke might be more feasible for Rolex than a ceramic Pepsi due to its simpler process. However, amidst predictions for 2024 releases, red could emerge as a standout choice inspired by Tag Heuer's Monaco and Tudor's Black Bay. Rolex might seize this trend with a Submariner featuring a vibrant red bezel. Indeed, the watch industry operates in a cycle of releases and consumer desires. Nodding to the classic Pepsi brown could evoke nostalgia and sophistication in the Datejust lineup, yet manufacturers must strike a balance between boldness and refinement to ensure meaningful innovation. Seiko's collaboration with Japanese anime could captivate enthusiasts by blending horology and pop culture. Year of the Tiger timepieces might appeal to collectors seeking culturally significant pieces. These predictions suggest potential for brands to explore creative partnerships and thematic releases. The Milgauss and Air-King's unconventional designs and limited popularity might lead Rolex to discontinue or revamp them to better align with market demand, akin to an oddball cousin at a family reunion. So, the Air-King and Milgauss have been the odd ones out in Rolex's lineup. While the Air-King has a history of discontinuations and revivals with various themed versions like the Speed King and Tiger King, the Milgauss has also felt a bit niche, despite the recent popularity of the green glass version. However, I'm making a bold prediction that the Milgauss might be on its way out, while simultaneously suggesting there could be a new version with an updated movement. It's a bit of a gamble, but hey, let's hedge our bets. So, there's potential for a new generation movement to be introduced to the Milgauss, along with some cosmetic tweaks. I'm envisioning the green sapphire glass being replaced with blue sapphire, complemented by an inverted blue sunburst style with a yellow hand for a striking contrast. However, given the trend for bold colors, a red glass version reminiscent of submarine sonar or special ops equipment could also be an intriguing option. Ultimately, these predictions and desires reflect a desire for innovation and excitement in the world of horology. It sounds like you're hoping Tudor will release smaller versions of their popular models, like the Black Bay Chrono and GMT. You're not alone in wanting this, as many enthusiasts with smaller wrists would appreciate more compact options. While there may be challenges in fitting certain movements into smaller cases, you're hopeful that Tudor will find a way to make it work. It's all about catering to the diverse preferences of their audience, right? It seems like Patek Philippe is discontinuing the 5711 and Audemars Piguet the Royal Oak 15202 due to their overwhelming popularity. Both brands want to preserve their identity beyond just these iconic models. While the Nautilus and Royal Oak have gained immense fame, it's important to remember that Patek Philippe offers other models like the Aquanaut. It seems like the Milgauss, designed to protect against strong magnetic fields, and the Air-King are in a precarious position within Rolex's lineup. The Milgauss, with its unique features like colored glass and numerals, feels like an oddball, while the Air-King seems to struggle to find its place among Rolex's other offerings. The Cellini, on the other hand, has been given a dressy update to fit in better with the brand's identity. It's uncertain whether Rolex will discontinue the Milgauss and the Air-King, but their future seems uncertain given their niche appeal. My next prediction is a new Milgauss, featuring an updated movement and design tweak such as swapping the green sapphire for blue and inverting the sunburst style to green with a yellow hand. Perhaps we'll even see a bold red glass version reminiscent of submarine sonar or night vision goggles. It's all in good fun, but I'm eager to see how these predictions unfold. Tudor has been producing some impressive watches like the Black Bay GMT and the Black Bay Chrono. However, for those with smaller wrists like myself, they're a bit too large and thick. So Tudor, could we please get a Chrono 58 and a GMT 58? I'm sure many of us would be willing to invest in those. Additionally, it's worth noting that Patek Philippe is discontinuing the 5711 and Audemars Piguet the Royal Oak 15202, likely due to their overwhelming popularity and the need to protect the brand. Thierry Stern made it clear that Patek Philippe didn't want to be solely known for the Nautilus. They have a diverse range of models beyond that iconic sports watch. But there's concern that both the Nautilus and the Royal Oak might return with an extra millimeter in size, following the trend set by Rolex with the Submariner. As someone with smaller wrists, this is a worry. Let's hope they keep the sizes as they are. It's true that both Patek Philippe and Audemars Piguet have seen incredible demand for the Nautilus and Royal Oak, respectively. Protecting their brand identity while meeting this demand is crucial. Simply removing these iconic models would be like snatching away a coveted toy. Perhaps instead, they could follow Omega's approach, releasing various limited editions to satisfy collectors' desires without diluting the brand. Imagine a Walmart Royal Oak or a Nautilus Ultraman edition. The possibilities are endless. It's true that a Nautilus Ultraman would be exciting, along with other creative editions like a Nautilus Dark Side of the Moon with a Pink Floyd motif. As for the future of iconic models like the Nautilus and Royal Oak, they might undergo subtle changes to maintain their exclusivity and allure. Rolex might surprise us with a new model, perhaps something like a Cave Dweller, building on the success of the Sky Dweller and Sea Dweller. It's all speculation for now, but anticipation is part of the fun. It's understandable to be concerned about potential size increases for iconic watches like the Nautilus and Royal Oak, especially for those with smaller wrists. These models have become symbols of luxury and exclusivity, driving intense demand among collectors. As brands, Patek Philippe and Audemars Piguet must balance this demand with maintaining the integrity of their identities. While size increases may cater to certain preferences, they risk diluting the essence of these beloved timepieces. Ultimately, it's a delicate balance between meeting market demands and preserving brand heritage. Expanding the offerings with limited editions and themed versions like Nautilus Ultraman or Nautilus Dark Side of the Moon could indeed be exciting for enthusiasts. These variations add depth to the brand's lineup while capitalizing on the popularity of the core models. While maintaining the essence of these iconic timepieces, such creative releases can attract new collectors and keep the brand fresh in the minds of watch aficionados. A rugged cave-themed Rolex Dweller with ample lume and bone hands sounds intriguing, a blend of primitive aesthetics with modern precision. Laser-etched cave paintings on the dial would create a unique juxtaposition of ancient art and cutting-edge technology, and perhaps in the spirit of exploration, Rolex might even consider a bottom half of the Comments Dweller, catering to a modern digital audience. Such bold innovations could redefine the boundaries of watchmaking and captivate enthusiasts in unexpected ways. Zendaya as the next James Bond would definitely bring a fresh perspective to the iconic character. Her charisma and style could inject new energy into the franchise, and pairing her with the Omega constellation as the Bond watch would be a bold move. It's time for Bond to evolve, and Zendaya could be just the person to lead the way into a new era of espionage with style and sophistication. It's fascinating to consider how the desirability of certain watch brands can lead to innovative features like mace spray or self-destruct buttons. As we wrap up our discussion on the predictions for the watch industry in 2024, it's clear that there's a lot of excitement and speculation ahead. Whether we're right or wrong remains to be seen, but we're grateful for the engagement and feedback from our audience. And that's a wrap. Thanks for being here with us at Ventichic. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update. See you in our next video.